A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go at State Farm Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, Brissett. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And now a small gain up to about the 32. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
It's Matt Hawk who's headed out there to punt on 4th down. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So 1st down from the 41. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak off the play fake. That's Pickens with a catch outright.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. DeMarcano on the carry. This is ahead for about 5. Knocked down by Savon Revel.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now a run with DeMarcano. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's DeMarcano. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, it's Brissett. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Brissett keeping this himself. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a game to DeMarcano. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Now Dak to throw. He set up the screen here to land. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Get to that money down. That third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Brian Anger on now to punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
The first guy he met, no gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going play action here. Brissett. Jump off, caught by his back. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun now for Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Finds the football outside. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Prescott here from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Dallas.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Dak. That one connects. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At their 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out with 3rd and 4. From the pistol, Brissett. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Now Brissett on 4th down. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Yes, it's out close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Another for Williams. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Run here. This is DeMarcano. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The set keeping this himself. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
No gain on the play.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity, right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Cowboys take
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go with Williams on the counter. short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Dak to the air here. That's caught by Williams. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Dak off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Williams now on first and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Prescott to throw. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Dak to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
21. Cardinals, nothing. Aubrey
now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Toss to the right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Brissett looking to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. To throw is Prescott. Got a man. It's Flanoy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
It's a gain of 15
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered
3rd down.
beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb has another one. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to keep it this time. Across the 20, continuing to work. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dan. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. Now it's Prescott again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. The Cardinals getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. We're set now on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. New set of downs for them from the 31. Brissett with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brissett finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Going play action here, Brissett. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Brissett. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and goal, they're going option. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And even after giving up the score, they still enjoy a 3-score advantage, so pressure not too heavy just yet. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Dak. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Draw play. This is Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Second down run by Davis. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he goes, third and long. Brock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Aubrey puts it through, and the advantage now sits at 24.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first
The Arizona
and 10.
offense ready to get things going again. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dak now from the gun. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the backup. First throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down here from the 36. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He got 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams on the carry. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
And the ball carrier, Akeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
On second down, it's Williams again. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Brissett now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. DiMercado on the carry. Blast through midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Brissett to throw it. This one's quickly to Jones. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again, Brissett. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Higgins downfield. field, and he has it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They got 21 yards on the play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Brissett to throw. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Brought down behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here's Brissett. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryland tacks down the extra point. And the Cardinals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Cardinals 14.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dak off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incomplete.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Pass intercepted.
On first down, it's Brissett. It's his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Has his man. It's DeMercado. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Brissett with it on first. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback has plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 from the 43. And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Williams. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
2 yards on
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. That throw behind his intended target. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Go to the right side. He's caught by Ferguson. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
A 52-yard attempt.
A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And their lead will remain at 13.
34.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Brissett finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Brissett looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw it again. It's on the end route. And they bring him down around the 34. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
10 yards.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun now for Brissett. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Looking to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that's going to bring the offense to what you'd think is a must-convert situation on this 4th and short. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Glendale.